G'day, it's me, Farmer Jay, and welcome back to the channel. I was hoping to bring you this video yesterday, but I literally had no voice from coughing thanks to that disease that shall not be named. Anyway, after several months of, well, basically since the game came out, players have been asking for the Bourgault DLC to be re-released. And finally yesterday, Giants re-released the Bourgault pack. This is the cultivator that comes with it. And I'm going to tell you why that's impressive in a minute. But notice it's a true cultivator. It's not a shallow cultivator. It's completely turning the soil over. And it's basically double the size of any regular cultivator we have in game so far. Not shallow cultivators or disc harrows. I'm talking pure cultivators. The type, in terms of weeds, you've got plowing, then you have cultivators, and then you have shallow cultivators. Well, this is the cultivator, so it only leaves you with a minimal weed state. Okay, now this is the impressive part. And this one is not the biggest seed cart there is. As you can see, it both fertilizes and seeds. It is a direct drill, and we'll go for that in a minute. So you can see how the texture behind this has changed. But just look at the width on that baby. Basically the whole Bourgault pack, for those of you that didn't own it or did not play Farming Simulator 19, was equipment for big farms. Like certain maps were perfect for it. Millennial Farm or Welker Farms. Those big maps that have huge fields, and well, if we look at this map, basically field 26 and field 30 are the standard size for some of these other maps. So you need big equipment like that. Alright, while this is going, let's go through the DLC. I'm going to go through because there are several different types of equipment. Okay, so the first piece of equipment at 182,500 and 8 meters. I mean, this one isn't overly impressive, but it's still an interesting one. Is the smallest seeder that comes with the package. 7,200 liters, 10 tons, 240 horsepower to pull it, and 8 meters wide. Alright, this is the one we were looking at in the field. This is the seed cart that comes with it. As you can see, it's $272,000. Can do seed and fertilizer. And it can, the combination of both is 33,475 liters. You can change its wheels from just rear twin to front twin. I think it looks kind of weird with just rear twin and normal on the front, so I'm kind of playing with both. This is the hoe drill that comes with it. As you can see, it requires, the reason I had the big John Deere on it, 500 horsepower. It's 23.2 meters wide, weighs 17.9 tons, and travels 11 miles an hour. So you can see why the combined weight of these two are needed for a big tractor. Next up, we have the really big guns. We have, and this one requires 600 horsepower. It's 32 tons. It is 30.5 meters when extended. It doesn't have any options. And it travels at 11 miles an hour. The seed cart for it, its price is $430,500. The air cart for it is $331,500. The small one carried 33,000 cubic meters of product. This one carries 45.8, or say 46 cubic meters of seeds and fertilizer. For the existing fields that are in game, you will have absolutely no trouble with either of these drills planting the fields and not running out of seed. And here is what, well, was desperately needed, but for me, it was part of the main pack for the Bourgault. I ran it all the time when I had Welka Farms and Millennial Farmer Map on Farm Sim 19. It's a weeder. It's a huge weeder. It is 21.3 meters wide when unfolded. It travels 7 miles an hour. It needs 350 horsepower to pull it, so it's fairly substantial. And it'll set you back $59,500. If you really want, you can go with an extension for an extra $4,500, bringing it to $64,000, making it 27.4 or almost 30 meters wide. It will cover a lot of ground very quickly, just like the rest of the pack. Alright, so while we were looking at the prices and the capabilities of the equipment, in the last 9 minutes, the drill, since we started it, has pretty much completed this field. It's a shame because it's going to have a very small, I'll probably use a different seeder. It really doesn't have much left to seed. So, that is the Bourgault pack. It is definitely worth getting if you are into large fields and maps that have large fields. Don't know what confused the eye worker. Anyway, thank you for watching. Definitely get this pack. It is worth it. I will link in the description to the various pieces of equipment from the pack. I don't know why Giants didn't release it as a Bourgault pack like they had before, and why they released it as separate pieces of equipment when it's all part of the same family. But whatever. I thank you very much for watching. Take care and have a good evening.